y'all do.
So while I'm in my room, I hear screaming, yelling, banging, and Tommie is back. Like, what is going on now?
Watch out. Excuse me, bitch. Watch the fuck out. We get into it with security, me and my sister, so I'm like, yeah, there's some weird ass shit going on. I want Natalie. I want to talk to motherfucking Natalie right motherfucking now. Hold
on. Tommie's trying to get in my room. She's screaming, I need to get up there and talk to Natalie. Open up the door, let me get in there. I'm just like, no, Tommie cannot come in here right now. We don't need no problems. Like, no.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy right here, Mills. I'm here back with another video. Before we get started, I need you to click that thumbs up button, like, comment this video, and thank you for all the support you've been giving me. We're gonna jump right into it. So we are on Baddies West episode 12, entitled Back to the Bay. This episode, I promise you, this review is not gonna be long because it wasn't really too much to talk about, and we about to just jump right into it. So we continue from the cliffhanger from when Natalie and Scotty, they're talking about what happened when Natalie beat up on the girl Scotty, and she's sitting there crying and stuff. So Natalie just sitting there acting delusional. Scotty pouring her heart out, she crying, and Natalie just sitting there looking like she don't give a damn. And I'm just like, Scotty, if you girl, like, I get it that you a friend to her and your feelings are hurt, but goddamn, I'm about sick of you crying because a friend ain't gonna do that to you. And Natalie just not, she's showing that she don't give a damn. She like, oh, well, what about my feelings and stuff like that? And nobody cared about my feelings. I'm like, Natalie, this girl got off the bus to check up on you, and you attacked her because you didn't do it to CHRISEAN. Like, I'm not understanding this girl. Like, and like I said, like, Natalie, she just was doing the most. Like I said, Scotty just sitting there, she telling her to shut up. I'm like, she like, oh, I should have hit you. Duh, you think? You should have whooped her ass when she motherfucking hit you. But anyway, time goes by. Natalie finally apologizes. She like, oh yeah, it wasn't meant towards you. I blacked out, and whatever the case may be. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. We do. It's been times I blacked out, but not on the people that I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to black out and beat CHRISEAN ass. But like I said, she really didn't want them problems with CHRISEAN, y'all. Like I said, she had every opportunity in the world to beat up CHRISEAN, but she didn't want her face to look like low face. So after that, Natalie like, oh, it's going to take some time, I know, but she really cared for Scotty and whatever like that. Scotty talking about how it's going, how she feel like she don't know how to trust her and stuff like that, and she need to prove that Natalie need to prove herself. I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I mean, to this present day, they're cool. They be hanging out. So, Scotty, you forgave her, so whatever. And that's really much to see. Ain't really too much to talk about. So then we go on to this house meeting. All the girls, because they're getting ready to go out. So before they go out, they got to have a house meeting to talk about CHRISEAN. Natalie let them know that CHRISEAN quit the show and stuff like that. And, it was, I really don't even have much to say, y'all, because the episode really ain't about nothing. So, the girls feel like, well, damn, Rolly feels like, well, she feels type of way because she rocks with CHRISEAN, and she feel like CHRISEAN is a headliner, because she kept saying that throughout this whole episode, how she's a headliner, But Natalie and Rolly did say, they both did their big one, even though CHRISEAN brings out the crowd, she get the crowd hype every that they all still did their big one. They all still do good when they perform. And I agree, like, CHRISEAN brings in the crowd, but Rolly performance, she kills it. Stunner Girls always kill it. Tommie kills it. So it's just like, okay, y'all down one player. Okay. But everybody does their part. Everybody contributes and do their thing. So if CHRISEAN wanted to leave, hey, it is what it is. And it was interesting because Natalie bought the money, but didn't give the girls no money. She like, oh, we gonna wait till another time. I'm sorry, I want my money. I'm not leaving until I get my money. And what was the point of you bringing the money if you wasn't going to get the girls their money? I'm like, whatever. So the girls get on the bus. Oh, no, so the girls, yeah, they get on the bus. They hitting the Club Spark. This day last night in Oakland. Stunner goes separately from everybody else. I'm like, why she got... Why? This is what I don't understand at the end of the day. Why do she always got to be separated from Tommie when they just was all sitting in the meeting together? Like, if you could sit in the meeting together in the house, why they can't sit on the bus together? I don't understand. Like, it makes no sense at all. Like, the girl should... I feel like they should just be able to film. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing happening in the meeting, so what's the problem with them sitting on the bus together? And don't Stunner always sit in the front 9 times out of 10 anyway? And... So they on the bus, they hitting the Club Spark. They talk about CHRISEAN once again, because we got to talk about CHRISEAN. CHRISEAN not even in this episode, and this episode is about CHRISEAN. But, you know, the girls express how they feel. A lot, you could tell most of the girls, they feel like CHRISEAN should have stayed. And I guess a lot of the girls did like CHRISEAN, even low, you know, because she said she was bonded with CHRISEAN and stuff like that. You know, Rolly, she's going to ride for CHRISEAN. A lot of girls, they riding for CHRISEAN, you know. So I think Kat was like asking Natalie to express how she felt about the situation. Natalie is not feeling CHRISEAN because, you know, she just got slapped on live. So, you know, all her energy is not with CHRISEAN. She starts talking about how, you know, CHRISEAN act like she can't take constructive criticism, and she does little things, which she does, and I'm not going to, and I am going to agree with Natalie. CHRISEAN is a child. At the end of the day, she has a lot of immature ways. So that what Natalie's saying is true. But when Natalie is expressing herself about CHRISEAN, you could tell that the girls are really not feeling it. It's like they face expression was like. They was not feeling what Natalie had to say. They was just like, whatever. They was over it at this point. What else happened after that? Oh, so Razor was like, you know, what CHRISEAN gonna do what she wanna do. And I'm like, yeah, that's what CHRISEAN does. She does what she want. Rolly in her confessional says that CHRISEAN, the other girls are not entertaining like Rolly and CHRISEAN. And I'm like, damn. But then I had to think about it, like, well, who is entertaining on this season besides Rolly and CHRISEAN? I think Tommie is entertaining when she's having fun. Biggie is entertaining, I will say that. Stunner is very entertaining. I feel like those are the most entertaining ones. The other girls are kind of like mid with it. This is my opinion. Oh, so they also get into the topic of Natalie and CHRISEAN friendship. And Natalie was like, well, that's not my friend. I'm like, damn. And then everybody was looking like, well, damn, I thought they was friends. And I thought they was friends too, because even when things would happen, Natalie would always speak on CHRISEAN like, oh, that's my little sister, stuff like that. Yeah, we have our little ups and downs, but you know, that's still my sister, whatever the case may be. So I'm thinking like they do have a friendship or something like that. But you know how Natalie is. Natalie's nobody's friend. In her mind, she's just a co-worker to everybody else. But I could have sworn when CHRISEAN was locked up or something had happened, I forgot, it was a while back, Natalie, you know, tried to help her out. So I'm like, well, if that ain't your friend, why you going all out for somebody that ain't your friend? You know, Natalie used to be talking just to be talking, whatever. Tommie said she fucks with everybody. She was naming everybody she messed with on the bus. She basically saying she rock with everybody except for Stunner Girl, whatever. The girls arrive to the club. The club is packed. It's crazy. They can't even perform because there's a lot going on. A fight ended up breaking out, you know, so they can't do nothing. The DJ trying to control the situation. Tommie get on the mic, try to diffuse the situation. You know, and, you know, it finally get to a point where they could finally perform. Rolly performs, Tommie performs, Stunner performs. They even preview Lowe's music, and I actually like the song. I don't know if she performed it, because I did see a mic in her hand, but I don't know if she performed it or it was just playing her music, but that's neither here or there. The girls arrive. They arrive to the bay. You know, Stunner happy because that's her stomping grounds. You know, because her, Stunner and DJ, they talking in the front with the other girls in the back. Stunner feels like it should have been more West Coast girl, like, cause so from the auditions, she feels like the girls, it should have been more girls from the West Coast to be on the show since they're from the West, and she also feels like Razor and Biggie shouldn't have been a part of it. You know how Stunner is. Stunner throws her little shit. Stunner girl. At the end of the day, it don't even matter. And the other side of the house, on the other side of the bus, Razor, like, you know, Razor and Biggie, like, I don't know how to feel about this because they held the auditions at the in that part of the town, and you know they feel some type of way because you know we don't know how the girls gonna come from them because they was acting a mess at them auditions. Whatever the case may be, the girls arrived at the house. They finally get there. Now the house looked good as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. It's probably the best house out of all the houses that was there. The aesthetic of the house looked real nice. They got the view of the bridge, the water. It's a nice scene, whatever the case may be. So the girls want to go out to get some clam chowder. Tommie not feeling it. She don't want to go out. And I'm with Tommie on this because at the end, I don't want no damn clam chowder. I don't eat no damn clam chowder. So I would have been with Tommie. I'd have been out trying to find my own thing to do. I'm not going out for no damn clam chowder. But you could tell Tommie was pissed. I'm like, here you go, Tommie, with her mood swings. Her mood swings just up and down, y'all. So that's just that. And then every girl went to go find a room. In the midst of that, Scotty and Natalie, they start laughing. And Scotty and Natalie start laughing. Scotty tells Natalie, I'm still mad at you, so we ain't cool like that. I'm like, yeah, okay. But you mad, you still ain't rocking with her. But then in the very next scene, you with her and Stunner girl. Make it make sense, Scotty. So they outside, they talking, you know, Stunner, she's real excited because, you know, she in the Bay. She's from the Bay Area, so she, you know, she really want to perform and stuff like that. Here come messy ass instigating Natalie. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Tommie. You know, Tommie, she got some weird vibes going on. Stunner don't care. Stunner like, yeah, you go anywhere else and you do anything else, so what's the problem? And stuff like that. I said, nigga, Natalie just was trying to instigate some stuff with Stunner. I mean, you're Stunner and Tommie, you know. And they just chop it up and getting ready to go out. Stuff like that. The girls start getting ready to go out. In the midst of the girls getting ready, Tommie comes back. And she come back pissed off because her bags is left outside and stuff like that. So she going in the house. We thought that she was trying to get to Stunner. She trying to get to Natalie. The security guards all in the way. They not letting her get to Natalie. Her sister there. And so Tommie just acting a hot mess. Going off on security, touching them and threatening them. I'm like, see, then when these security guards, when these dudes start hitting on these females back, then y'all want to start complaining. I'm like, there's no reason why she should be putting hands and disrespecting these men, in my opinion. And she just going off, like I said, she looked like she was drunk. Or high. You know how Tommie get down. And that's pretty much the episode, y'all. Ain't really nothing happened. Like I said, this episode was really boring. They could have put all this could have been like an 8 episode season, really. They stretching the mess out this season. But the baddies did view some new confessional looks. I love low confessional look. Razor looked good. Stunner looked good. And that's pretty much what's going on in this episode. Next week, I don't know if it's the finale. The girls, they go out to perform once again. I think Biggie and Stunner goes in there and so get at it. Tommie versus Stunner girl. It looked like Tommie was beating on Stunner girl. That's pretty much it, y'all. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode. If I had to rate it between a 1 and a 10, I'm gonna give it like a 4. This was kind of trash, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. Ain't really much to talk about. And till next time, I'ma holla at y'all. Y'all be good. Peace out.